Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Girlfriend Therapy Session with Dee. I am your host, Dee Bryant, and Happy New Year to all of you. Listen, we're in a new year, and I am just so thankful and grateful. And this is our first episode of the year. And um, when we think about the new year, what do we think about? We think about good health and fitness, and we make those New Year's resolutions and we sign up for gym membership. And that's what we think about. But guess what? We're going to dive in and talk about that today. And what better way to talk about it is with my guests I have here today, who is my personal trainer. He is my guy, my best friend, my pride and joy, and my superhero, my son, Troy Bryant. Welcome to the show, Troy.
Hey,
Yeah, so we're going to dive in. So I just want to say a little bit about him. He is a proud graduate of Abington High School, class of 2018. He earned his bachelor's degree in exercise science at Indiana University of Pennsylvania, also known as IUP, class of 2023.
yeah,
And he's a personal trainer. So let's talk about um, what made you pursue exercise science, getting into the exercise field.
yeah. So actually, a few years back, back in 2018 in high school,
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking up words, that just represent me, personality traits,
Mm-hmm.
like, and honestly, I can be sensitive, I can be talkative, motivating, and encouraging, and these jobs just popped up. So I saw physical therapist, athletic trainer, personal trainer, occupational therapist, and things like that. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? Maybe I should go to school for this and to
Yeah.
see how it go. And I
You
went to
know
school
what?
for
And
it.
I remember having that conversation with you because I was saying, well, you may graduate from high school soon, so you better start thinking about what you want to be.
Yeah,
And from that, what did we do? Um, I signed you up to do volunteer work at what physical therapist
yeah, at that
offices.
rehab center,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, in
yeah.
Abington. So yeah, that was a good experience. Just slowly getting my feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing how they do things, how they communicate with their clients and stuff. And yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because one thing I didn't know was that they actually use ultrasound gel on their clients. I mean, if they're feeling pain, it help like release the friction
Oh
and stuff.
wow.
So yeah, I had no idea, but things like that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, well, you definitely got your feet wet, and you did a lot of volunteer work that year too. Um, so so tell me a little bit about how did you um lose wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong question here. I'm sorry, please forgive me.
Mhm.
Um s- so you do like when you have your clients and everything and you doing workout plans and stuff, how do you keep your clients motivated when you're doing workouts?
Um, well, having to do
I forgot.
motivation, it's just pretty much, well, first off, it's important to build rapport with your
Mm-hmm.
clients, have a good relationship. Because me personally, as a personal trainer, like I don't want to just train my clients and that's it, and there's no conversation. Like
Yeah.
in between their sets, yeah, I'll talk like, hey, how you been? How was your weekend? I mean, are you still coming in
Mm-hmm.
without me, pushing you? You coming in by yourself doing your own thing, or things like that. But just,
Yeah.
just communication
Yeah. I
and
think
keep
I
them
has.
motivated. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty good though, because it helps with keeping them motivated, right?
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
you know um having that relationship with your client. But I think I stepped ahead of myself with the question, um, but what I wanted to ask you was what fascinated you about the anatomy and how the body works, because I think I did a little uh, misplacement with that last question,
Oh, okay.
because I wanted to really get into talking about your humble beginnings.
So what fascinated me about anatomy?
Yeah, because I remember you taking it in high school, and then by the time you got to college, it was no brainer for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, well, yeah, anatomy, it always caught my eye how the human body work. It'd be the little things, like it can be as simple as, you know, like the brain. The brain is like the main, you know, body part in a way because it's like it control everything, how you
Right.
walk, how you run, how you jog.
Yeah.
Your left side of the brain control your right side of the brain control your left,
Yeah.
movement,
Yeah. Yeah.
things like that. But
But it
yeah,
was helpful with your training, in learning exercise science. The anatomy was an important part of it.
yeah, and then plus in school, I had to take a lot of kinesiology courses, so it was relevant. It was all relevant towards that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't easy, but I'm glad that it's over. Yeah,
Yeah, we all glad that's over,
yeah,
paying them college tuition fees and all that stuff, yeah. And you calling home about, "Oh, send me some money, send me some money." Yeah, I'm glad all that's over. So what helped you stay committed, to your major throughout college? Because a lot of students, they get in college and they really not sure what they wanna do, and so they be changing their major left and right, but not you, because you stuck to your guns, you pretty much knew what you wanted to do, and, um and you just stuck to it. So what made you stay motivated and committed to the major that you chose? Did you ever have second thoughts about changing your major at all? While all your college friends kept changing their major? I mean,
honestly, no.
no?
I did come across some old college friends. Like when I first met them, I was like, "Hey, man, where you from? Da da da. What's your major? Da da da." And one of them, I mean, well, matter of fact, he was my old roommate, and he told me that yeah, he was undecided. So it like kind of made me think, you know what, I want to stick to where I'm going. I want to stay in that same path.
Yeah.
But I mean, really nothing to it. I mean, I always loved the anatomy and stuff, so I just always felt like it was for me.
Mhm.
Um, I prayed,
Yeah.
asking for some, I don't know, like
Yeah.
light, and just to keep pushing.
Isn't that something? Okay. Well, how did your internship experience shape your coaching and training approach?
Um,
Because I
at
think you had a
first,
good internship.
yeah, it was a good internship. At first, I was I was shy, of course, just
Mhm.
observing everything, just being the assistant at the internship,
Mhm.
watching the teenagers do their thing, working out. I used to be shy, but I just remember my internship supervisor just telling me, "Hey, like after the training with the kids, he was like talking to me one on one, saying, "Hey, I know that you're a little shy, but I mean, you'll grow out of it, but just build up some confidence.
Mhm.
They can't hear you when you're speaking. You're talking very, very low. So you need to speak up. It's like you have the ball to the court because maybe one day I'm gonna have you train the teens and I won't be around. So it's like I'm gonna need you to I'm counting on you to, step up your
Yeah.
game, speak up, tell them what they have to do. And
Mhm.
that would help improve me as a trainer today. 'Cause,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think that was good advice because you had definitely came out of your shell,
yeah, it took
you know?
time, but like you slowly
Yeah,
grow out of it, I
yeah, I think
guess.
you definitely came out of your shell. Um, and I think you're good with the kids. You're really good with the kids. Is that your favorite thing to do as far as Is it the kids or you much rather train the adults? Look at you.
Um,
Is it the
I'm
kids?
cool with everybody. I'm cool with everybody, but when it comes to kids, they gotta be good kids. They gotta be good kids. I can't with the other kids who
Yeah.
be class clowns and all that.
But you do have your favorites,
Yeah, yeah, I have my
because
favorites. I have my favorites. They have good
because
hearts.
he used to train Pee Wee League baseball,
Yeah.
and I see how they come to you. They really like you,
Hmm.
and but when it was time for you to leave that job, he felt a little heartbroken because he knew that he was going to miss those kids, and so that's a big deal, you know.
Hmm.
So you do have a soft heart when it comes to the kids because you grow to like them, love them, and teach them, and then but when you left that job, you seem like you was a little heartbroken, and they were heartbroken too.
Yeah, they were trying to
They were
avoid my
heartbroken.
tears
Yeah,
on my last day.
yeah, yeah. So, so I thought that
Yeah.
was something. So I know how much you love kids. Okay, well, what lesson did you learn coaching the teenage athletes during your internship?
Everybody's different. I mean, older adults, teens, kids, I mean, everybody's different. So it's like, for example, it was this one team, she ran track, but she was like really good at like squatting.
Mhm.
And she matter of fact, she squat more than me. She squat like 285 for like 2 or 4 reps or something like that. And I
Oh,
squat
goodness.
275. But I'm saying that she'll do that, and then me training another team there at the internship, a guy, and he played football. He squatted too, but he can't do that much. Not
Right.
like how the girl did. So I
Mhm.
had to make sure. Okay, I had to make sure what his max was. So like 135, for example, which is a 45 plate on each side of the barbell.
Mhm.
Yeah. So and then he would go for like a good 10 reps
Mhm.
or something like that. So it's like everybody's different. So the lesson was just me making sure that I had the right weight up for that specific person, or you know,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Well, let's dive into how people at the gym, we in the month of January, right? And the gym is
Yeah,
crowded, folks. Everybody's at the gym in the month of January. But how do you keep people motivated? Um, and why do individual workout plans matter? Because where everybody's different, and so you are making individual workout plans for people, but between that and keeping them motivated after January, you know, because the gyms are crowded now, but it's going to die down,
that's the
right?
problem. That's the problem
Yeah,
because it's
yeah, that's a
like
big problem.
it's a lot of like new year, new me people, and their
Mhm.
resolution is, yeah, I want to try and get in the gym,
Mhm.
um, do their thing, but it's like no more than like 3 weeks, and then they're gone. That's it. So
And they
it's
paying
like
for
it's
and
it's
they
a lot
paying
of
for memberships still and not showing up.
yeah. I mean, some cancel
Oh, they
and
do.
don't pay for their membership, even though they're not like showing up. But um, it's like they just need to do less talking and
And more.
more action.
Yeah.
Like make it happen.
Yeah.
I came across a few folks who's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and get in the gym 5 days a week," because it's like part of the job. Like when I meet someone new, I have to ask these questions, like how many days does exercise fit into your life? And most of the time, they may say maybe twice a week, 3 days a week. That's normal, right? But this one dude who I came across, he told me five on the dot. Like I made a face. I didn't mean it, but, like, I made a face. I'm like, "Wait, what? You said
5.
5?" I mean, yeah, you can get there, but it's gonna take time.
I think when they, are asked that question, I don't think they really, understand what it takes to, do a 5-day workout. I mean, that's a lot,
It take work.
you know?
It take
And
work.
so I think that they just need to be more realistic about what they wanna do as far as their workout.
Yeah, it's a mental thing
Yeah,
too.
it's a mental
It's
thing.
mental.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So so I just think that they probably just need to be more realistic about their workout plan and not to um, heighten it up at the beginning. You start out slow. You start out slow on your workout plan.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, yeah, you should. It's important.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so how are you keeping your clients you know consistent and accountable? What are you doing to make them because you have a lot of
Mhm.
clients and you have clients that you've been seeing for 2 years now and they on point, they consistent, um,
Um, some
they're accountable.
some of my clients, like, with their goals and what goals they wanna achieve, some of them just wanna just maintain it,
Mhm,
and some of them did achieve their goal, and they're just still just sticking with it. They just wanna stick to that. So,
mhm,
uh, yeah, um, still, once again, it's the rapport, building that relationship, and for me also, I make the programs for them so that they can see their progression overload,
right.
so that they can see, hey, how many reps they performed on their last set, how many weight uh they performed, um, and then I'll just email them off of and send it to them off of Google Sheets.
Mhm.
So it like
So
helped
they
them.
could see their progress along the way as you changing their
Yeah,
plan?
yeah. And then it's like if they're at the gym when I'm not around, or if I am around, but we just don't have a specific training day, they can either look at their email, follow the program that I made for them,
Mhm.
or they can just freestyle, do their own thing, do whatever they want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, so those are their off days of when they're not training with you,
Mm,
and so you giving them, exercise to do when you're not training with them? Is that what
yeah.
that is?
Yeah, yeah.
And oh, okay,
Uh-huh.
okay. I remember when I was working out, and I would do, like, a full body workout. I thought that's what we were supposed to do, right? And then I come out of there half crippled because I done did a whole full body workout, but you do workouts differently. So explain about the upper body and lower body because I know you work out 4 days a week, right?
Mhm.
And you tell your clients that work out, as frequently as you do, to always do okay, upper body one day and lower body the next day, right?
Yeah.
But what's the reason for that? Are we giving it rest or
Yeah, actually, you need to have your rest. You don't want to like do legs 2 days in a row, for example, because you're like overdoing it. You don't want to like overextend and then you happen to hurt yourself.
Mhm,
So that's why, in my opinion, I believe that it's important to just take things slow. So, like for example, I work out 4 days a week. So Sunday for me, I'll do legs and abs, not really too much lifting with upper body. And then like on a Monday, which is upper body for me, I'll do like a back, chest, bi and tri day,
mhm.
and leave the legs alone because during the moment it's resting so that I can work on my legs the next day.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah. Well, that makes sense because like you said, you don't wanna overdo it. So
no.
you have to kinda like, um, coordinate, um, what you working on the body. You don't
Mm,
wanna overextend the body. So I
Yeah,
I, I think that's a good concept to work with. Um, and then plus two, by you specializing in you specialize in strengthening and conditioning, injury prevention,
yep.
right?
Mhm.
And weight loss and body toning. So you're seeing clients for all these different reasons, but I like the fact that um, let them know because that's like a injury prevention type thing by letting them know, okay, you work your bottom, part of your body one day and the upper the next day. So
Mhm.
that's like an injury prevention type kind of thing that you letting your clients know about. So I think
Yeah.
that's important, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think that's important. Okay. So what do you find that's different between your clients? Is there any difference between what um the women and men when you're training? What do you find that's different between the two?
It's more like an ego thing with the men. Cause us as trainers, like we have to like approach people who's doing a workout wrong because you don't want them to get injured in
Right,
the long
right.
run. So like it was this one time I walked up to this dude, probably he was like a middle-aged man. He was doing something wrong. I don't remember what it was, but it didn't look right. So I walked up to him. I said in a nice way, I was like, "Hey, excuse me, sorry to interrupt, but like I couldn't help but to notice that you were doing a workout like this. You should do it this way instead." And he's like, "You don't tell me how to do this. I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone." And I'm like, "All right, go ahead and hurt yourself. It's gonna catch up with you. You keep doing it wrong." But then it's like when I approach a woman who's doing the workout wrong, I'll walk up, I'll say the same thing, and they're like, "Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I truly appreciate it. I'll make sure I'll do it this way to help prevent, you know, myself
Injury.
from getting injured."
So that's the
But
difference you see
yeah,
between men and
but
women.
like the
But
guys, most of the time, they're all so concerned about just working on upper body more than anything than legs. They do it so much with upper body, they forget about the lower body. And then with women, um, they do lower body all the time, but it's like you see them do upper, but not as much.
yeah, and
I mean,
so
in
that's
my
the
opinion.
difference you seeing. So
Yeah, that's what I see.
because you were saying that before, you were saying how it's an ego thing with men because men really want to do upper body because I think they
Yeah,
want to have the muscles. They want to, you know, show off to the young lady because, as you know, us ladies, we love muscles. A man that's muscular, right? So that's an ego thing for them. Men want to work out more the upper body, where you find as women, we want to work out the bottom part of our body. So we're talking about the glutes, right? Am I saying that right?
yep. Glutes,
Um,
quads, hamstrings, and also core. Core is the
the
top
the
one too
stomach,
that
the
many want to
stomach and the
focus on.
behind is what we are most concerned about, right? So because we want to look nice, we want to look shapely, and and the men um like that for the women. So I get it. So those are the difference that you see
Yeah, that's
between the
what I
men and the
see.
women.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay, so how do you define success beyond the scale for weight loss clients?
Where do I
Meaning,
find the success?
is that what I say? How you define success beyond the scale for weight loss clients? So, in other words,
Amazing, amazing, incredible, it just make me want to push more for like clients who I'll have in the near future who want to achieve those same goals.
in
And
weight
that's,
loss.
yeah, and weight loss. So it's like just you as a trainer, checking, just doing like a weekly weigh-in with your clients and to see that they lost a certain amount in months, of
Yeah.
course. It's like that should bring joy to you. Like as I mean, for both of us, as the client working with the trainer and the trainer doing their best to help them achieve their goals. So it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing
Yeah.
thing. Like you should feel proud of yourself. And
And you
me, I
know
feel
what?
proud
I
of
did it.
myself. I had someone um who I still have for almost 2 years, and she wanted to lose weight and tone up. So I helped her achieve that. We started doing some explosive training, workouts, because she could do it. I was like, yeah, let's do some explosiveness. So like medicine ball slams, core workouts, band work, functional training. And months later, we checked the scale. Yeah, she lost a lot, and she looked good. She looked good.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
and she's just maintaining it now at this point. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
proud.
Oh wow. Well, well, I can relate to that because um, I've lost weight. I've lost 27 pounds and I'm proud of myself because, I just changed my eating habits. And you've seen me in action, right? So I'm eating right, I'm eating better, and I'm a diabetic. And so I see the change in my blood sugars and everything. So I just been doing pretty good with my weight loss and
Mm,
but that brings me to the next question because um why is nutrition just as important as exercise? Because we do have some people out there that's exercising and exercising, but they're not eating right. But then we have people that's eating right and not exercising. So, and I have a friend in mind that does just that because we be battling it out. He says, "Oh well, you don't exercise, but you eat right." And I said, "But I do exercise. Not hardcore like he does,
mhm,
but I exercise because for me, I would say I get my exercise in when I'm out and about. Now, say for instance, I go to Sam's Club. You know how big Sam's Club is? But I consider that exercise. I'm doing a brisk walk, pushing the cart in Sam's Club. And then I look at my watch and I said, oh, I done did over 500 steps just now. I'm like, okay, well, that's good. So for me, I consider that exercise. Um, but to my friend, he said, "Oh, that's not exercise." Or he'll joke and say, "Oh, the only exercise you do is with a knife and fork." I said, "You know what? You know what? You're a trip." But he's a full blown exerciser, but he doesn't eat right, and he'll admit to that he doesn't eat right. Because next thing I
um,
know, he's at drive through talking about, oh, um, get me a Dr. Pepper with no ice. I was like, you in drive through somewhere? Where are you?
mhm.
At Chick-fil-A. He said, but I'm a work out later. I said, you know what?
It'd be hard. I mean, I just tell others like I know that it's that one meal that's like very hard to cut down on, but I just say to my people, just take it one day at a time. Um, as long as it's not day to day, 24/7 eating the same bad food that
Yeah.
they're into. As long as it's not back to back 24/7, you should be fine. I mean, only I'll say just only like once in the blue moon or once in a while, but
Mhm.
not back to back. But I tell others, I encourage people to also work on meal prepping too, to give it a try. That can be challenging too, but
Yeah. All of it's
it
challenging.
have its pros and cons with food prep or meal prepping because it's like you're giving yourself a head start making good meals for yourself
Yeah.
before you work out. And then it's like you work out, then you come home, and then boom, the food is already
Yeah. Already
prepared
prepped
for
for
you. You
you.
just gotta heat it up, you
Mhm.
know. But
Well, what would you suggest? Because we have a food display here. Can you go through it and explain
oh
what it is and um and what it's good for? Because these are all my favorite that
oh
I eat. So
yeah, let
what's
me get a berry or two. Um, but no, these right
so
here,
what's this?
veggies.
Kale?
Yup, kale, broccoli. We have our peppers, orange, yellow, red peppers. I'm
Mhm.
blind as a bat. We have blueberries, strawberries. What's this? Avocado.
Avocados
And then what's this? I'm
and
sorry.
pecan
Pecan.
nuts.
Pecan nuts. Well, it all look healthy. Um,
It is healthy.
well, yeah, but like it's good. I mean, some people they may use veggies and fruits put together to make as a protein shake, which is convenient. It can help you maintain your body. I mean,
Mhm.
you don't want to just drink it just because. Like, if you're really serious in the gym, do both. You can maintain it, handle both. It can be as
Mhm.
simple as what you call it, uh, bananas. You can put a banana in, spinach. Uh,
You talking about smoothie
yeah,
ingredients, making a smoothie.
yes, yes. And then you can even put protein powder in it, a
Mm.
vanilla flavor, just to, but things like that. This is actually good for diabetics as well. Just sticking to the berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, stuff like that.
Yeah, for
Um,
diabetic. Yeah, I'm a diabetic. Well, what about the avocados is considered as healthy fat and it's high in fiber. So it's
yeah,
important
that's
that
excellent.
we
Hmm.
have fiber in our diet too.
Yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And then we have what is this? The
Cucumber,
cucumber
cucumber
water.
water.
Now, you know what that's good for?
What's
Well,
that?
well, the cucumber water is good for people who have hypertension, high blood pressure, because what that does, it acts as a diuretic. So it flushes out all the sodium out your body.
Yeah,
And so that's excellent for people who have high blood pressure, hypertension.
yeah.
And it's good for diabetics too. But I like all of it because this is what I eat and and it helped me to lose weight and I'm still on my journey. I have a long way to go. But I'm thankful. I'm looking I'm moving forward. I'm not looking back. Yeah, I'm not trying to gain this weight back, so
Mhm.
I lost 27 pounds. I'm happy about it and I'm still on the journey, still on the journey. So I feel like I'm doing something right.
Yes,
You know what I
yes, you
mean?
are.
You did promise that we would do a workout and you're going to show me 3 different workouts, right?
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
It's good at home workouts, by the way. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
something that we can do from home,
mhm.
right? So because a lot of us can be couch potatoes at time, but I think for people my age, it's important for us to keep moving, right?
Yeah, get up on your feet, stay active.
You stay active, even if we do what stretches, maybe.
It'll be as simple as you sitting down and you just standing up, sitting down again. A sit to stand workout.
Oh,
It's really called box squats, but
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can rely on the chair at
Mm-hmm.
home and be as simple as that,
Mm-hmm.
for example. So,
Yeah. Okay.
mm,
Okay. Well, we're going to dive into some exercise.
yeah. Okay, y'all. So this is us here. We're getting ready to perform 3 different workouts having to do with upper body. So the first one that I have for us is this. So I grabbed us some light dumbbells here. The first workout that I want us to perform, this is called our dumbbell lateral raises. So with lateral raises, how to do this to get the form right, as long as you have your toes pointed forward, feet nice in the line, back straight, chest high, you're gonna rise up at a shoulder level like a letter T, and then you're gonna bring it back down, which counts as 1 rep. Now, due to your breathing, me personally, I like to inhale when I rise up to that shoulder level, and then exhale when you bring it down.
Oh, okay.
Rising up, shoulder level, and then bringing it down. And that's 1 rep. And again, 2, 3. Let's make the mark. 4.
So when do we start? Because I thought we already started. So you want to start this over from the top?
Yeah, so let's go back. Let's go for another 4 to 6 reps with this one.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And then the last one that we'll focus on, this is called our dumbbell reverse flies. So matter of fact, you can do this either sitting down or standing up, but since we're standing up, we'll try standing up. You're gonna start off by having the dumbbells close to your knees, right? It's like as if you're a bird trying to fly, right? So when you rise up, oh, I'm sorry. So when you rise up, your wrists are facing forward, but you have a little bend in your arms, right? And then you're bringing it back down to that same position where you started at, right by the knees.
Okay.
So when you pull back, that's a rep. So that's 2. Let's go for 4 to 6 again.
Okay.
We're at 2. Again, 3, 4, 5. Last pull. 6.
Okay.
All right.
That wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, listen, folks. If you enjoyed our girlfriend therapy session with Dee and my son Troy here, we ask that you click like, make a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, until next time, we'll see you soon.